either of them losing.
Really? You think Sasha's gonna win?
Yeah.
Or no? That already happened. We don't know the results.
I mean, hopefully she did win.
I think
I'm biased
Asuka
to it.
won.
I'm biased towards Sasha.
Oh, I love Sasha.
But Asuka's my favorite wrestler though. Her and Naomi. So I mean, what else we got? Mandy Rose defeated Sonya Deville.
Yep.
What do you think she's gonna do? You think she's really gonna leave the brand? Or?
No, it was hair versus hair.
That's what I thought it was originally, but
yeah, what you read was definitely wrong. It was hair versus hair.
But that's good. She'll probably just leave, for like take some time off, shave her head, and then
and come back with
some nice blows going on right now. Trading shots.
I think Drew McIntyre is easily the best big superstar right now in WWE.
People will get behind him more than they will with Roman Reigns.
Oh, for sure.
Even with the whole cancer thing that happened with Roman, it's like that was genuine, all right, that's real life stuff. But
right, he gets sympathy points, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And but the thing is, it just sucks. We talked about it. He's gonna come back and get packaged the same way, and just look at that.
At some point, Roman Reigns has to step in and be like, "Hey, it's not working."
Yeah, but
you gotta do something, or he just continues getting booed out the arena.
Drew McIntyre stepped up big time, and you got to shout out Jinder Mahal for allowing him, because you know what this originally was though, right? This was just a marketing thing. They tried the whole Indian thing with Jinder Mahal. They gave it to, it's a demographic.
Right.
But it just so happens that he's a tremendous worker. Look at the match he's putting on with Randy right now.
He's almost a 7-footer, just went off the top rope.
He's kind of carrying Randy Orton this match. I mean, some people would argue the other way around just because of Orton's veteranship, but
here comes the kip up. Yep. The dude's a freak athlete.
Yeah, he's a beast, bro.
I just love his story that he was supposed to be the next big thing, like Vince McMahon, his eyes, and then he just failed, and then
he was the next. Ironically, he was the next coming of Randy Orton. Honestly, he followed the same path. He out the gate. He was Intercontinental Champion, and then things just kind of I don't know. I honestly don't
fizzled.
know. Yeah.
Then he got super jacked and worked the indies. Here comes the superplex. To Randy Orton's credit, I mean, he's not doing it right here, but that dude takes bumps and takes. He bleeds, dude. He's a hardcore wrestler.
Yeah, bro.
All the matches with Mick Foley and shit.
People think his matches suck because it's slow and this and that, but it's he wrestles with a lot of psychology. He understands, yeah, it might not look like the most entertaining, just
in-ring storytelling, man.
Because, trust me, man, I've gone to a main event, Survivor Series 2013. It was Randy Orton versus The Big Show. That was the worst wrestling match I've ever seen in my life, bro. It was that bad. I was pissed.
What do you call the finish? What do you think the finish is?
Ric Flair comes out and Randy Orton and Ric Flair stand triumph. Yo, that would be fire, bro.
I'm pretty sure
I would go to the liquor store and just buy the fattest bottle of
I don't think he's under contract with WWE anymore, and that's why he got punted. He got written off. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
All I know is Randy Orton has had a lot of success at SummerSlam. SummerSlam
Really?
2013, he cashed in on Daniel Bryan. He won his first championship at SummerSlam in 2004. He I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff that
Future Shock DDT.
That could be his finisher alone. You know what I mean?
The Claymore's even...
The Claymore's definitely it looks cooler because he's big as shit and he's kind of doing a version of Daniel Bryan's.
Did you hear about how he the Claymore came to be?
No.
So I think it was when he was the 3-man band still. He was wearing pants and he just went to do a big boot, but because he was wearing pants, his second leg came up when he lifted the first one.
Oh, he's busted, bro.
Nice.
You're talking about Randy Orton bleeding, but yeah, I remember those black leather pants.
Yeah. And it just kind of happened on accident. But it looked cool.
Hey, that's why they say everything happens for a reason. Side note, though, shout out to these chairs, man. These chairs are
pretty nice.
Honestly.
From the library.
What are they, mahogany or something?
Very nice. The best only for you guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate that, man.
You say Brown University? Is that where you went to school?
He was a professor, my grandfather.
Oh.
That's where I got these chairs.
That should have been an RKO.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
I mean, it would have been second
Even
best.
if Randy lost the match, but at least pulled that off, that would have been phenomenal.
I kind of thought it was going to be there.
I'll be very honest with you. I'll be kind of disappointed if Randy Orton wins. I wouldn't be upset. Like,
it just doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. But WWE has a weird way of always not making sense, and then eventually, like, I don't know, just maybe. I don't know what's going on with them, man.
I mean, Bill Goldberg was a Universal Champion.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
twice.
They always have like storylines and plan, and then all of a sudden Goldberg comes out of nowhere, and they're like, "All right, Fiend, we're taking it off you. And, like, you're fighting John Cena at WrestleMania."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though like you've been the hottest thing in the company for a minute, and yeah.
How do you like the Fiend's story right now with Braun Strowman?
We'll definitely get into it more when we watch the match.
Right.
But homie shaving his head does kind of make him look more intimidating.
Dude, he looks
I'm not
crazy.
gonna lie. He kind of looks like the man now.
He's crazy looking.
He looks like the Big Show's crazy cokehead little brother, and that's just on like
from the swamps.
Yeah. Because Braun Strowman's about that. That's what I meant, like cokehead. Like he just looks like he's like a Big Show, Chris Benoit type like hybrid, like of just like.
He's a friggin' freight train. So what happened? Was it the Glasgow kiss, followed by a clothesline outside the ring?
DDT.
Punt.
Yep. Guarantee you, DDT's coming. What did I say, man?
Yep.
I've seen this movie way too many times.
It's Randy Orton, man. I knew he was going to do the backdrop on the announce table.
I'll tell you right now, this match is about to end in the next like 4 minutes, though.
I mean, hey,
I can already see, you can already see in the sequencing of events the way Randy just hit the DDT, like they're setting up for like
setting up for the punt. But I mean, look at Randy Orton's last two matches. Like they total over an hour. His last two big pay-per-view matches.
Honestly, no. I want Randy Orton to win. Don't be surprised if Randy Orton wins. This man Drew McIntyre won the Royal Rumble. He won at WrestleMania. It's August now, bro. Even though because of the pandemic and everything just seems like, kind of like washed and everything's been rushed and all that stuff. No one's really been in the crowd. He's been relevant for all of this year. You know what I mean?
McIntyre?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is Randy, though.
Well, Randy's been relevant since like 2004, even if you don't want to admit it.
True, but I just meant like he's had main storylines this whole year.
Here's the thing, back in the 90s, even when someone as popular as like Stone Cold, they were always flip-flopping the title. Like The Rock was winning it, then Triple H would win, then Mankind would win, then it would end up back on Steve Austin. It's like, so like if he lost right here, it's not gonna like hurt him. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely not.
Because I'm sure he's gonna want to have more than one WWE Championship reign on his belt. So eventually he's going to have to lose to win again. Reverse Claymore kick right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Or reverse Claymore kick. Reverse attempted Claymore RKO.
He's already getting ready. Oh.
That was fire. I've always been a fan of the pop-up power bombs.
You know who's really good at it? Apollo Crews.
I was going to say Kevin Owens.
Kevin
Owens is filthy at that, bro. That was his first finishing thing when he debuted.
He did it again.
What is it again?
Debuted.
I'm
sorry for
sorry.
All my
sorry, I can't speak. I'm just 20. I just don't know how to speak. I'm a man that just has no
vocabulary.
I was gonna say grammar.
All right, setting up for the Claymore kick. Oh, landing on his ass.
Break your tailbone like that.
No,
don't end the match like this.
Wow, a roll up for the win.
Is the match really over?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
bro.
So lame. Hey, you know what? It sets it up further.
No.
It does.
No, don't even build them out. That was weak.
That
was. Sucked.
Dude,
thank God this was not in Boston because I literally would have been like, you guys suck. I would have left.
I probably would have booed.
And then I would have came back after I just grabbed some pizza from the concession stand, but I would have been disappointed, bro. I mean, you don't do that, bro. You know what it is though? This isn't the main event. If that was the main event, bro, you're not sending home even a Thunderdome crowd with a snake pin like that, bro. You're not doing
what they need to do is have more three-way feuds. Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock.
Bro, they don't do triple.
Have people run in and get DQ'd.
Yes, yeah, I would
rather a DQ than a roll up.
I would have much rather, like I said, Ric Flair coming out, and then even if he got Randy Orton disqualified by beating up Drew, and then Randy Orton's like fuck it, like I'll get you next time, like next pay per view, like. Yeah, that was whack, bro.
You know what would have been good if Edge came out and speared Randy Orton, right? And then his whole story is like, I only got one shot to throw myself into the main event picture. This was it. Now I'm here. I cost you the title. Now let's do a triple threat match.
I like what you're saying, but I would have liked it if he cost Drew McIntyre the championship. And then, so he could feud with Randy Orton for the title, but then Drew's like, I want my rematch.
Right.
Because, yo, like you said, bro, like, dude, like, back in 06, they used to have triple threat matches all the time. RVD, Cena, Edge, Triple H, Cena,
people would
Edge.
run in, too.
You know what I'm saying, man? You won't see that nowadays, though. Same with a Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen a good Fatal 4-Way?
That wasn't a tag match.
Yeah.
Yo, you know who I think is going to get a run right now? Is Lucha House Party. They've been putting on good matches.
Yeah.
I mean, Grand Metalik busted his ass, had a botch on Friday against Cesaro, but
Hey, it happens, man.
they gave Grand Metalik a shot at the Intercontinental title against AJ Styles a few weeks back.
Jeff Hardy just won that.
I know, yeah.
Which is fire.
Does he not have a match tonight?
I don't think so, bro. I was going to say, what's going on with, like, Baron Corbin and all them?
Baron Corbin's trying to kill Matt Riddle right now.
Oh, yeah. Was he on the show or no? The pre-show or something? I didn't, like, honestly, bro.
We apologize. Dude, it's pouring out right now where we live, and
it's been a rough week. I'm not even going to lie. So, yeah, it's been a tough one. But, hey, I'm here for you. I'm here for you guys.
We wanted to do this for you guys.
Yeah, don't kick me while I'm down too hard. You know what I mean? All right, so up to date now, we have Drew McIntyre just beat Randy Orton, so the next match is
Braun Strowman versus
The Fiend. And who I want to win, I honestly could care less.
I want The Fiend to win.
I feel like as the host of the show, I should be having more enthusiasm and tell you I'm excited about this match and this match is going to be awesome. But it couldn't. It's just not.
Is Keith Lee coming to Raw?
I think that's what this promo is. And I don't like that.
Dope. I think they'll do right by him.
No, Keith Lee needs to go to SmackDown, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean,
he needs to be feuding. He needs to be feuding with. I just don't see. I don't think you should have Drew McIntyre and Keith Lee on the same brand.
They've had many matches together.
Yeah, but I know on NXT, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, keep them apart for some while, right? And then maybe like next year's WrestleMania or even next year's Survivor Series, bro. Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth, bro.
Yeah. Keith Lee is limitless.
Bro,
he's got like Dragon Ball Z like finishers and stuff. Like he does the Spirit Bomb and not the Big Bang.
No, homie's just a sweat. He's the man.
Yeah, he's cool.
It sucks because we should be here right now. Like, this was supposed to be... No. Like, bro, we were supposed to be placid right now because at the Garden. Like, I'd have been taking a pee right now. Just like...
Sitting through... Have you ever bought anything like during a pay-per-view? I always think about it every time because it's like buy one, get
actually
150%
during
off.
A pay-per-view?
No, just like through the shop online.
Yeah, not for a while though. Last time I bought it was I don't even know. God knows, probably a couple.
That's a sick shirt right there. You got the DX.
Yeah, I got this from my boy. He shout out to my boy Eddie G. He gave this to me one day. He's like, dude, I have a fresh shirt for you. I'm like, bet. I'm like,
is it from the 90s? You think?
It's from the 90s. Definitely. It's at least from circa 98 to 2000. Just like cool. Appeal wise and just what apparel wise and what was going on in the world of wrestling. So yeah. And it came in a cutoff too. I'm like, this is rad, bro. And I don't even use the word rad, but like this shit's pissing. Like that, it's money.
I got this Burn It Down t-shirt at a house show in Virginia. That's actually where it was the Hampton Coliseum, which is where DX stormed WCW.
Were you there or something, or that's just like a...
No, just off the top. Like I remember driving by it, and me and my boy had been watching like the Monday Night Wars, and we're like, oh my god, yo,
like that's
we're right down the street from that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then we ended up
going
to a house show.
Iconic wise, you know
yeah, absolutely. Everyone thinks it's a tank. You remember it as a tank?
Bro, it was a tank.
It was definitely not a tank.
Yo, don't even Mandela effect this bullshit with me right now.
Mandela effect strikes again. It was a Jeep, and it had like maybe it was like a tank cannon on it.
Bro,
but
either way, they did their best of jobs making sure it looked like a tank. Hey, before we get in this match, though, Mandela effect-wise, you know Cheez-Its is spelled Cheez, and there's no E at the end of it?
I didn't know there was no E. But
Yeah, it had nothing to do with wrestling, but I swear to God, I just got you guys, like, you're at a bar doing some trivia, like, yo, like, spell Cheez-It. Remember me. I promise you. All right, so,
I'm going to give you the rundown of what's going on with The Fiend and Braun Strowman.
yeah, why don't you give the drop?
All right, so a couple months ago, Braun Strowman feuded with Bray Wyatt, and he won.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Exactly.
And then
One person.
Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
And then again, they fought for the title at, what was the last pay-per-view?
Extreme Rules.
Extreme Rules, and they had the Swamp match, and that was
Atrocious.
Swamp Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
And I have no idea who won that. Like, it was so confusing.
Bro,
But then The Fiend came out.
That was the worst cinematic thing they've done since they've started doing the cinematic.
It wasn't great.
Or maybe it was the Orton versus the Bray Wyatt. That was bad. But yeah, anyways.
But yeah, so now after you face, after The Fiend gets a hold of you, you change. Now Braun Strowman's the bad guy. And The Fiend he abducted Alexa Bliss. He turned her. Now she's in love with him. It's real confusing. Like, as far as Fiend storyline goes, this is not the best one.
No, it just sucks because from what I take away from it is, dude lost his girl to this guy who just scares the shit out of everybody, and he had to shave his head because that's how stressed out he was. He didn't want to pull out his hair no more, and he's like, yo, I'm just going to be bald.
I wonder what this means for Alexa and Nikki, man. Like, they had a lot of feuds with Sasha and Bayley.
This man's just walking around with her above his head.
How much does she weigh?
She probably weighs
115 pounds.
Whatever she weighs, man. It's oh, yo, that was kind of wild. I want Braun Strowman to win.
Yeah, Braun is a scary monster again. I mean, The Fiend makes people better. I mean, look at Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was the man in 2018. That's when I bought this shirt.
Yeah.
He was terrible in 2019. And, I mean, right now...
Well, he's coming right off an injury and just, storyline-wise, they didn't really have, like, much for him.
No, he was feuding with... He became the Beast Slayer, and then his whole feud with The Fiend sucked.
I will tell you, though, dude, you were right. Like, anybody that feuds with The Fiend, bro, like, their side of, like, yo, like, now Rollins is the Monday Night Messiah.
Yep.
Finn Balor's a heel. Like, it's, like, that's pretty dope. And, like, even Braun Strowman, like, Strowman's kind of an edgy, like, yeah, I guess I'm a baby face, but I'm more of so just kind
of
like...
a monster.
I'm just a beast, bro.
Put him in the ambulance and The Fiend came out. Did you watch SmackDown?
No, I didn't.
I watched the highlights yesterday. I realized I didn't watch it on Friday. Let me in. Jamie Noble. Remember
Yeah.
Jamie Noble and
J&J Security.
No, even before that.
Oh, him and Nydia.
Nydia.
Yeah.
Nydia, something like that.
She won Tough Enough.
Yep.
Her and I think it was Maven.
Yeah, Tough Enough won.
Yeah.
Maven won.
I actually watched that whole season not too long ago.
Oh, really?
On WWE, yeah, on the network.
I watched it live, but I don't have any memory
shit.
of it. Like, I just
Who
remember
the
Maven.
hell is this guy?
Not Lillian Garcia, that's for sure.
Bro. No funny, I have no idea. Someone's got to have to enlighten me on who that dude was. Bray Wyatt's wife was doing it for a minute. That girl JoJo.
Yeah, JoJo.
She was pretty good at it too. She did it for like 5-6 years.
Did you see that Renee Young?
Yeah.
She left the company?
She should try to do some shit in AEW.
For sure she will.
Do whatever. She can honestly. There's talks that she might be doing some stuff with ESPN, and that would be even smarter.
Oh yeah.
Keep it above.
Yeah, that would
for
be
a
smart
career.
for her.
For a career, because here's the thing: as long as Moxley's in AEW or in pro wrestling, she'll always have a fall in like being able to work in wrestling. Yeah, but like working ESPN, like that's.
I liked her at commentary, man. She was better than Michael Cole and Corey Graves for sure.
Yeah, but nah, you could tell she has more of a voice of like she needs to be giving the drop on some like I could see her on Sports Center. I could see her
like Erin Andrews.
Yeah, like on the side. Yeah, like she could be on the sideline like reporter or something like.
You remember Susie Colbert?
Why does that sound familiar?
She was on ESPN back in the day too. I only remember her name because of the old NFL ESPN 2K games.
Susie Colbert. Yeah, Marvin Harrison's not coming back. Yo, this entrance is fire with the Thunderdome.
Yeah, he's dope. I thought, because he did it on he confronted Vince McMahon on SmackDown. I thought the Lantern was gonna be Braun Strowman. I thought that would have been cool. But he still can't. It was kind of weird because he was just Swamp Bray Wyatt, but now he's carrying around his head again. Maybe he trapped his soul again.
Hey, hats off to everybody that, is really going to try to make it through this match. I like both of these workers, like both of these wrestlers as like workers. I think they do have capabilities of putting on a great match. I just think when they're paired together, I just don't see... It's like, like how they always said back in the day, like you can't really, like rarely you can put two, like Brock Lesnar versus the Big Show, that was a great pairing. Like they had good matches with one another, but like I don't know.
Braun Strowman's not that great in the ring. His last like 3 matches have all just been running power slams. Other than the swamp fight.
Yeah, he's more of a psychological, like, you know what I mean? He does more of like the storytelling to wrestling. Like he's like psychologically more of like a...
He's just not a great in-ring performer.
Yeah, his matches usually...
Neither is Bray Wyatt, but I mean Bray Wyatt has everything else.
Yeah.
He's got...
See, both these wrestlers are built to only have like 8 to like 13-minute matches.
Right.
Now you book them in the main event and the championship's on the line, and this is the biggest storyline in WWE right now. So it's like, it's a lot of pressure.
He's got a dope entrance.
Yeah, he does. Make sure to check us out on Facebook. Instagram and Twitter will be coming soon as well, so stay tuned for that. Also, we have content on YouTube. If you're ever on YouTube and you're bored, just type us in. I'm sure you'll get some type of entertainment. Even
Mass Music Radio. They got DJ sets and stuff.
Yeah, Mass Music Radio. That's you can't clown that. Even if you want to clown us, that's fine. I'd rather you clown us than not watch us at all. So, but yeah, Mass Music Radio is a top-notch radio station. They're in the apps on Twitter, I believe, and Facebook as well. So stay tuned for all the great content. Shout out to all the other podcasts, Still and Nass, Highly Optimized, some few others that I can't name.
Remember
right
the
now.
2000s?
Remember the 2010s? Yeah, I apologize, but yeah, just stay in touch for all that. So it's my quick plug. It's a little plug right there.
Let's see so what do you think? How long this match is going to be?
This match is going to be no more than 7 minutes.
You want to put a timer on it?
Yeah. No, put the timer on when the bell rings.
I will. Stopwatch.
I'm talking a lot of shit. I'm excited for the match. I just, I'm being very pessimistic because I just know that WWE just... they just bust my balls all the time and make me get upset. Like, why am I why am I still getting upset over you guys upsetting me? You know what I mean? Like,
realistically,
you're not giving me what I want to see.
Braun Strowman feud with next?
I don't know, bro.
Brock Lesnar. That's probably it. But is Brock Lesnar going to?
Didn't they already feud very brief? Not feud, but didn't they have moments it was the main of they they fought before. Bro.
Yeah, they have. Yeah. I'm just saying, who do you think could even challenge Braun Strowman for the title next? So it makes more sense for The Fiend.
I would love to see Samoa Joe come back.
You're telling me.
Bro.
I love Samoa Joe.
I would love that, bro.
I thought he was going to be beefing with Seth Rollins.
And honestly, if Jeff Hardy didn't win the IC title, I would want Jeff Hardy to be fighting Braun Strowman. Yeah, that would be dope, bro. Because I feel that would be a respect feud where it's kind of yo, I respect you, Jeff Hardy.
There's the bell. Let's see if it's a squash. It is Bray Wyatt, man. I mean,
yeah, it sucks. Bray Wyatt and the whole Fiend character, I bought into the hype, and then it's not his fault. But after those inconsistent booking,
yeah,
I really don't care. He debuted at SummerSlam last year in this August, and now like he's in the main event now. But it's like, bro, like, I wish you were still undefeated or maybe one loss. Like,
snapped his neck. Is it over?
Yeah, honestly.
I think that move is so dumb.
Yeah, bro. Because if you really pull that off effectively in the streets, you're catching a case. Like, yo, I don't care if you're trying to entertain. Like, wrestling move wise, though, I mean, if you sell it right.
Yeah.
You know.
The only person to sell it really well is Finn Balor. It was the first time it was ever debuted.
You son of a bitch. Told you he was a psychopath, guys.
It's not a hardcore match. I thought it was just a normal match. Look at him.
The bell hasn't rung yet. I don't think.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know what's
literally
happening.
as I'm about to say, like, it sucks that these matches are so predictable now, and you know, like, I want someone to go through that table, but no one's going through that table.
You don't think so?
If someone goes through that table, this main event was awesome.
I mean,
wow, someone really might be going through that. Yo,
Randy Orton dropped McIntyre on it, and it didn't break.
oh, that's like, yo, I remember the SummerSlams when people were getting speared off like the English announce table through the Spanish, and it's like, this is lit.
But it's not live either, so they could have changed the table. So yeah, someone could go through this table.
Yeah, but then they got to shut off the whole Thunderdome and be like, hey guys, like, we don't show us.
Intermission. I mean,
on some standby shit.
I mean, I think someone's going through it. Look at it.
Yeah.
He's clearing it.
Even Michael Cole, like, if someone puts Michael Cole through the table, that'd be fine.
I've been waiting for Michael Cole to go through a table for many years now.
Corey Graves got the fresh blue suit for anybody that's seen. Oh yeah.
It didn't break. It's
lame.
A real table. That's why.
That was just lame. Don't even attempt to put him through the table if the shit's not gonna break.
Corey Graves kicking it over, knocking it down.
Yeah, no, trying to make it seem like, yo, like.
I just love the no sells. Is your people criticizing Shawn Michaels? Yeah, I thought that was good though.
Nah, bro.
Dude, he was huddled up in the corner. He looked fucked up.
I forget who said it. It was either like Bubba Ray Dudley or someone. They're like, bro, like, it's the most vicious move in wrestling right now. And you just like all of a sudden you're standing up walking. It's like, bro.
But he wasn't standing up walking. He was sitting slouched in the corner. Like, I think he sold it well.
Someone made a meme and said that Shawn Michaels looks like the man in the church in Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin, bro. The bald dude in the church that like has the beard, bro.
Dude, it's been so long since I've seen Home Alone.
What the hell, man?
Anybody
who gets that reference will understand. Like, yo, Shawn Michaels, a bald Shawn Michaels with a beard looks like the dude from Home Alone. Comedy, bro. The internet's wild.
Here comes the power slam. We're at 3 minutes 35 seconds.
I'm telling you, bro. I'll give you an exact time. 7:28. 7:28 on the dot.
What's the finish?
Something whack.
Another roll up.
Just very
the
vague.
Fiend's rolling up people.
Yeah, just it won't be as cool as everybody was rashing the Brock Lesnar Randy Orton ending a couple years ago, where Brock Lesnar like just started elbowing him and then
the Randy Orton.
Everybody thought that shit sucked. I thought that was awesome. I'm like,
awesome.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, finally, like.
Cut him open the hard way.
Yeah, bro. And shout out to Randy Orton for being a class act, because Brock Lesnar did force it though. He was meant to bust him open, but like Lesnar, like.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure he talked about it with Randy before though, like on some like, hey, like honestly.
Dude, Randy Orton has had some like bloody matches, man. He's gone on to thumbtacks and shit. Like.
You've been seeing Randy Orton's beef with the Young Bucks?
No.
Yeah, it's
Randy Orton needs to get off Twitter.
Yeah, him and Matt Jackson had some beef, bro, because like Matt Jackson was like trying to like sell one of his moves. Like, did you guys see that? Like, that was pretty cool. And Randy Orton was like, yeah, it sucks that you didn't really hit anybody though, but like, hey, by the way, say what up to like Dean Ambrose. Like, he said say what up to Jericho, Mike Chioda, like. And then so Matt Jackson goes on Twitter. He's like, yeah, I've been having like trouble, like he says basically like
what Ciampa said.
Yeah, basically saying like, oh, we're trying to book a match that's like slow plotting this, that, and the fourth, and then Matt Jackson's on the phone. He's like, yeah, I don't think we can get Randy Orton in AEW. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like busting his balls, like, dude, like.
I really thought this was gonna be a regular match. They're fucking backstage right now. It's still.
This
all
is
red.
cool. I will say that this is cool.
It's not gonna be 7 minutes.
It's not an official match. No one's gonna. It's gonna be one of those like they both just get knocked out or like someone drives a car and like crap. You know what I'm saying? Like someone's like leaned up against something and like someone drives the whip.
I mean, if you can pin him here.
Nah, I don't think this is a pinfall match. I think this is a no contest, bro.
Like Seth Rollins versus him at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those type of just like. Or like they're both gonna like fall off. They're gonna climb onto like the top of the truck on some WWE video game shit, and then fall onto a mat below, and then somehow be on SmackDown on Friday.
I don't even remember the last time he did this, Sister Abigail. This is honestly better than I expected.
Me too. Yeah.
I'll
for the
definitely say
for the
that.
fans watching this live, or by the time you watch it and you haven't watched it already, I'm eating my words so far. Not too much wrestling wise has been happening, but just the choreograph of it, the fact that
they're backstage. You just took out the LED
and it's
panel.
because they at least knew we got two big guys that we can't
stamina.
have a boring match just inside the ring for the main event of SummerSlam. So hats off to them for that. I will say that. Still got to deliver though.
It's gonna have a good finish.
I hope so, because that's what I'm saying. Like they, he's busted open right now. That's kind of cool to see.
You think he's gonna make him pass out with the mandible claw?
I honestly don't know, bro. This match has not gone how I expected at all. Like,
it's better than expected. We're at 7 minutes 15 seconds. I think your time. A little off.
No, that's fine. I'll take it I'll take it on the chin. But you know what I'm saying though? A lot has been happening, but not a lot has happened.
Yeah.
It's just like them not fighting in the ring, just kind of avoiding the fact that we're about to put on a slow ass match.
It ain't bad though.
I'd want to be front row at the Thunderdome. You know what I'm saying?
You think it costs more to be front row at the Thunderdome?
Probably, bro.
Even though you're getting the same view as everyone else.
Oh yeah.
I want to find out how to sign up for it. Just Skype in.
You probably need like a certain type of software with a camera and.
I mean, I'm sure it's just Skype or Zoom, but do you have to pay for tickets?
I don't know, bro. Probably, I would say you probably do, or it might be for people that had tickets to Boston. Could be that. I don't know. Probably not though.
I mean, COVID happened before tickets went on sale. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, it sucks. I was about to buy tickets in the last week of March because they were like $28. I'm like, $28 SummerSlam tickets. But then I realized, I'm like, bro, this shit's definitely not happening in Boston. Marty Walsh said, nah. Keep your asses down there. For real, Marty Walsh was like, bro, don't be bringing that foolery up here. They should have had it at the Quincy Armory, bro. What happened to great old decent wrestling matches at the Quincy Armory, man?
I never went to one.
I met Goldust there. Spike Dudley went through a table. Spike Dudley goes through tables like a champ.
Yeah.
Guarantee you put him in the main event of this SummerSlam. He in the contract, he says, I'm not showing up if I don't get put through a table.
The old guy on the couch just slouched.
Admit.
I don't know about these fans, though. You see their backgrounds and shit. People in their living room. I'm not sure if I like that.
Someone's just eating like a jar of mayonnaise or some shit.
I mean, what's to stop someone from having sex on camera?
I mean, there's probably some rules and regulations, but yeah, I mean, I was thinking that too. Like, yo, what if you some wild someone just
promote your OnlyFans account?
Some shorty goes up to her dude.
I don't know.
That's